There was a time I didn't even recognise who I was anymore. Every day felt the same. Wake up, open charts, overtrade, repeat. And I told myself I was working hard chasing these dreams, but deep down I was just lost. I wasn't progressing, I wasn't performing. And it got to a point where it wasn't trading that was the problem, I was the problem. And this is a video that hopefully a lot of people will be able to relate to. Sometimes you have to lose yourself, go down to rock bottom to bounce back up and come and have a new version of yourself to build that discipline and hopefully improve. So I hope you guys get value from this video. So the first phase, like a lot of people will be aware, when you start anything new, you're excited, you're motivated, it's new, it's exciting, you're optimistic. So I went all in studying, small account, trying to get consistent. I knew it'd be a hard journey, lots of sacrifices. You know, you didn't have a full-time job, you weren't seeing friends because you were putting everything into this skill. And I didn't have relationships, friendships went because you weren't putting time into that, and you didn't have that much money because you weren't working a full-time job. So when the results didn't come, not only was I lost because I wasn't performing, but you lose your sense of self because you've not been seeing friends, you've not been going out, you've not been enjoying yourself, and you thought getting the results would be this why you sacrifice. But when that doesn't occur, you can completely lose yourself. So this was the breaking point. A lot of people go through this, and if you're on this path, I understand, I can empathize. When you're working hard and you're seeing no results, what I did is I started running away from reality. So all that time that I wasn't seeing friends, wasn't meeting and having relationships, I was compensating for lost time because of the negative results. I thought, well, I have sacrificed these 2 years and not got anywhere, or I've got somewhere but I'm inconsistent. I thought I'm going to make up for lost time. But all this was actually doing was pushing me further away from reality. Although it was comfort in the short term and you felt good because you're meeting, having all these new exciting memories and things you're doing, it was pushing me further away from the actual goal. I wasn't locked into trading, and I thought, why would I be? After a couple of years of not making much money, being inconsistent, why would I be as focused? I want to make up for the lost time and go out and enjoy myself. So I went out drinking, clubbing with friends. You can see I was drinking here. I wasn't in terrible shape, but I wasn't the person I wanted to be. And you can see no money, literally no money. And at this point, when everything ended, so I had a relationship that ended, you didn't have any money, and there was a family death, you hit rock bottom at this point and you think, why am I doing all this? Should I continue trading? Like, should I go back to it? You know, you're just completely lost. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have gone through one of these things, or maybe all of these things that I'm talking about. So if you guys are getting value from this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you're on the same journey as me, make sure you support and help each other. Trading can be lonely, so I want to document my journey on here, showing a raw, open, honest journey from me progressing, getting funded accounts, getting payouts, and showing what it's really like, what social media needs to show. So the real rebuilding phase, and this is what I did. I distanced myself from negative people, friends, and anyone that wasn't supporting me. Some of the people I went out clubbing with, I thought they were friends at the time, and the friends I was drinking with, I thought they were friends, but they're not. They weren't. They weren't supporting what I was doing, and they were putting you down negatively. I got a job, mainly weekends, so I could have consistent income, so I didn't care about the trading results. I wasn't focused on the monetary results from trading because there'd be months where I'm down and I'm forcing positions to try and get paid. But I had a job that covered a lot of that and had consistent income, so that would help. So I thought, I'm just going to start again. I'm going to rebuild a character and I'm going to completely start again. So I stopped wasting time going out drinking, gaming, partying, and I got into good shape. And getting into shape built the discipline outside of the gym. It was a long process, a couple of years of consistently dedicating myself, and I thought if I can do that, I can apply those same discipline and those same skills into trading. Trading is an art. You have to be disciplined, and if I can do this with myself, and it's only me, and if you go to the gym and you get into shape, you're the only one that can do it. No one can force you to go. No one can force you to train hard, which is why I thought if I can do this, I can put that back into trading. I got myself in a community again with successful traders because I wanted to be around like-minded people and also people that I could look up to. Rather than being around friends and people that were on a different path, I wanted to be around people that I wanted to be like. So I still have friends. I'm not saying get rid of all your friends, but be around people that are supporting you. And my mission was to become the person I always thought I would be. And by the way, guys, I want to preface, I am not there yet. I'm still progressing. I'm still documenting everything on this channel, which is why it's exciting, because every week, every month, every day, whenever I post, which is regularly, I can update and progress and go through everything that I've learned and how I've improved. And it can hopefully inspire people rather than be the finished product that a lot of people see. A lot of them are faking it anyway. I'm just being raw, honest, and showing everything. So yeah, the mission was to become the person I thought I would be, and I thought I would channel all the negativity when you're down, when you're sad, when you're not where you want to be. I'm going to channel it only into positive things. So the gym, trading, learning a strategy, being focused, being like relentless discipline. And I think, some people who are doing trading and probably like me have this addictive personality where if you channel it in the right direction, you can become phenomenal. You have a good opportunity. You can achieve more than what some people can do because you're so addicted to that particular task. But if it goes the other way to self sabotage and you go into going out, drinking, doing all that stuff, you can self sabotage yourself and destroy yourself or get close to. So I thought I'd channel it into only positive things and try and rebuild. So this year, so far, I've improved. It's not been fantastic, but you can see the end of 2024 had big drawdown. We're out of the drawdown around 6% profit this year so far, which it might not sound a lot on social media terms, but in reality, if you can get a 20%, 25% year, then you're doing well. And I'm at 6% already. So we have a lot of time to hit 15, 20, 25% returns. So I started to build confidence in my word, obviously going to the gym and doing things you say you're going to do. That applies to trading. I stuck to my plan. I stopped changing my trading style. I learned one profitable strategy and I try. Sometimes that's not profitable. Sometimes you don't execute it profitably. But I knew if I stick with this style that I know works, has a back-tested edge, and I'm around people that are trading that style successfully, I just need to focus and learn that rather than keep changing things all the time. Obviously, I mentioned getting into shape and having the discipline outside of trading, and 2025 has been better. And you've seen me document it. If you're new to the channel, you can watch some of the previous videos of me documenting all the accounts. I've been doing this a while now, and I think it's exciting how we can grow. We've been growing nicely. But yeah, I'm documenting all this channel, and I hope you guys have got value from this video. I mean, it's a quick one. It's just showing that sometimes you have to lose yourself, go back down to rock bottom to rebuild your character and become the person you want it to be. So if you're down and you're down and out, or you're struggling and you're not doing well, this is the story you're going to tell yourself when you're successful. And when you look back, you're going to look back at these times and be happy that it happened because it made you the person you are. So yeah, hope you guys got value. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.